reminisce. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Kenlo back at it again with a new video, and today we have our guy Tajiy. He's a big artist in Philly, and I happened to be walking around the city and stopped by to see him. So tell us how you got started.
Like the painting?
Yeah, everything.
Honestly, I had went away to school like out in the county, and that's when I first picked up a paintbrush. I did art my whole life though, but I started taking painting serious and sold my first piece. And you know, I started to like it. I really started to love painting.
Okay.
So I just took it like a passion and ran with it. And you know, a lot of people just started like, oh yeah, that's the boy that paints.
So when you started doing art, like away from like painting, did you ever start with like the regular pencil?
Yeah. I used to do like drawings. I used to really do like a lot of oil pastel drawings.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I had a bunch of those. And I started a brand with that. It's called PIERRE. That's what it stood for. Philadelphia oil spill. But you know, I kind of switched it up. You know, I got some cues and all that stuff now. But
okay. So as you was coming up with the art, who inspired you the most?
Like early on, I would say Basquiat, definitely. But oh no, it was like Philly artists too, though. It was like one of my old heads. His name Marie. He was like one of the first artists that I seen, like especially like a black artist.
Okay. What was it about him and his work that inspired you the most?
I was a kid and I used to go to a studio all the time, and like I just would see paintings everywhere, sketches, drawings everywhere. That stuff was like, it was so hot. Like he had fashion, like he had the fashion on deck, the paintings everywhere. It just was hot.
Okay.
So I just thought it was like dope since I was a kid.
And I also heard you say Basquiat. So what about Basquiat inspired you too?
Yeah. So like when I first started painting, like I said, I sold my first piece, and like it was kind of before like the whole big. It was definitely before the $110 million painting and all that stuff. But I knew that he was like a living artist that made a way. He was like, he came from poverty. Like he was from New York, or he lived in New York, was raised up there. But you know, he came from the bottom and really grinded and made millions off of his work while he's alive. So that kind of influenced my work. Like just that mindset, because I've always been like a hustler mentality, even though I'm an artist.
So aside from Basquiat, you know, the person that you grew up with, so as you were coming up, what did you think, like, in art, like, what about art was like, you know, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to just stick with it?
I really just kept painting, but then it wasn't until recent when I was like this what I'm doing. Like, I probably would say within this year, honestly, like, this is really what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Okay. Like, before this, I played basketball. I was doing, like regular stuff. I played basketball, football. I used to play for Monterey Bantams. I used to play for down Southwest, Dynasty Dragons, all of them. I played a bunch of basketball teams, AAU basketball. I never really thought that I would be painting like right now. Like, most people that know me are athletes, like, that type of aspect. But, you know, I just, like, I wouldn't say until this year, actually, I just took it serious and I'm, like, really going hard with it, really trying to brand myself and make myself a business out of this. Like, I'm on the street every day, networking, and, you know, I'm out on social media, I'm doing daily posts, daily art every day, constantly painting, constantly networking at this point.
Okay. Yeah. So with everything that you're doing, do you consider yourself wanting to be famous, or you just want to make a living and just say, this is what I'm going to do, and just put your dent in the world?
Right now, it's just however it comes. Like, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't want to be famous. Only because I know there's a lot of bad stuff that comes with being famous. But when you're a famous artist, it's like people can recognize you or your work easier. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can easily move pieces, or like. So I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to be famous, but at the same time, I'm not like pressed about being famous either. Like, I'd rather get to the bag. So do you have any like kids at all? No, I don't have
kids. Because I was going to ask you, like, who do you have around you that look up to you as far as art?
All my siblings. I'm the oldest. I got like 7 brothers and sisters. I got like 7 brothers and sisters. They all look up to me, and like I think I'm very humble, but I think I'm definitely like a big influence in her life, just from doing something different from what we know or what we come from. Like in Philly, it's just like everybody either, not everybody, but a lot of people do like a lot like sell drugs, like trapping, all that kind of stuff like that. And my little brother got involved with that.
Okay.
And he went through a little situation, but like now he's like I've exposed him to stuff like this, taking him to shows, talking to him differently, and it's changing his mindset. So he's about to start college, and he was just arrested earlier this year. You know what I'm saying?
He's about to start college.
Yeah, so he's trying to like all that stuff is like influential. I even like outside of my siblings too. I started working in the community. I worked with Harambe in West Philly. I started working like with the school, trying to get those kids like their influence and mindset different. Like when I first got in there, I talked to them, and they like, I asked them like why they like coming to school, or what would they change if they come to school. And a lot of them initially, like their first things they would say like, yeah, if I had to pick my school, I'd go to my normal public school.
Right.
They be fighting, they be like it's entertainment. I'm like, yo, y'all got the wrong mindset.
Right.
So like after exposing them to art and showing them like other black artists that have done it and doing stuff like that, they definitely came out of there with a different mindset on art. Like they were bored with it at first, but now I think they start to get influenced by it and want to do it a little bit more.
Okay, that's what's up. So with networking and branding and all the things that you do you want to just go down as an artist, or do you also want to have more names for yourself?
I think for the most part, I want people to recognize me and know me as an artist. But of course, like in the future, like I told you, I'm business first. Like I love doing art, but I've always been like hustler mentality. Like even I didn't have a job. I was a kid in middle school. I would sell candy bars in school. Like I've always had that mentality. So outside, I'm of course like expand my art. If I grow, become famous, that'd be great. But if not, I still plan on opening studios or opening like spaces where other artists can work, or open my own gallery or something like that. I definitely had those visions and dreams to do some stuff like that for the community and for other artists. And of course, like on the business side of it, to make money too. Like,
so as far as the community, you definitely just want to give people, a different, a different side to the city, because like you said, with a lot that's going on with the drug dealing, killing stuff like that, you definitely want to give another side.
I definitely want to give a different outlook, and outlet for kids coming up, and even not kids, older people too. Sometimes people that's not aware, don't know their abilities or what they capable, what they might like. Some people just never experienced and never tried certain stuff. I was able to do that when I went to school out in the county. I went to private school. I got a scholarship for 2 years.
Okay.
That really opened up my mindset, changed I wouldn't say it changed my life. It did. It changed my life. It did.
Okay. Yeah. So what's your biggest accomplishment so far?
In terms of what?
Well, in terms of like the art, teaching other people, being there in the community.
I think that's I would give you the top 2 things would probably be I just finished my first year at Tyler School of Arts at Temple.
Okay.
I had a piece in the spring show there. I think that was a pretty big accomplishment. Like was accolade like recently, and then of course like being able to influence the youth and working with children at the school and like really being able to like be their big brother. They look at me as a teacher, but they come to me like with other stuff too sometimes. Like they ask me random questions outside of school. You know what I'm saying? So both of those things I would definitely say is a big accomplishment right now.
Okay. So what's your biggest advice to give anybody that's up and coming, especially as an artist? Because it's really not that easy to come up. So
stay consistent.
Right.
You gotta keep going. Like there's been times where I've been dead broke, like, and I just kept going. And you know what I'm saying? It'll be days out here I could make $1,000 out here, but it'd be weeks where I can go and make no money at all. But I don't never count a day as $0 days. That's why I keep going. Because every day I can hand out a card, that's me networking with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I really look at it. And just stay consistent, just keep going. Okay. That's my biggest advice.
Listen, y'all already know who it is. It's your girl Kenlo. Tell them where they can follow you at.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Tajiy Posque. It's TAJIYPOSCE _.
Y'all already know where to follow me. Y'all can follow me on MySpace. I be fraud, say that. But really don't follow me on MySpace. But follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram at The Kenlo Show. Oh, and also Facebook. And that's all, folks.
Don't be leaking out my grapefruit trunk. I dominate break